What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are trying the new Returnal. It just came out today on the PlayStation 5. Haven't even pressed the X button on this icon yet, so I have no idea what's going to happen. And I accidentally pressed it on the settings instead. Let's go. Hope everybody's doing well. Took a few days off of streaming, had some other things going on, but now we're back. Better than ever. But this game is about to prove that's not the case. We're just as bad as we always have been. You'll see. You'll see. I've heard a little bit about the game. I've read a little bit about the game, I should say. And apparently it's grueling. It's very, very difficult. Like, it makes Dark Souls look like baby mode. Returnal would like to send you notifications about news, updates, limited time of content, and more. Sure, why not? We'll do all this on stream. Why not? That's interesting because I don't have a soundbar, even though it says I'm using a soundbar. Okay. Headphones with 3D audio. That's what I'm using. You're just silly. You're just silly. You're just silly. Subtitles on. Yeah. Subtitle size. Medium? Medium should be good, right? Large, maybe? Medium? Medium. Colorblind mode off. Start in online mode. Why not? What does that do? I have no idea. I didn't even know this had an online mode. SDR black point settings. Not visible, barely visible. That looks good. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, that seems a little bit more than barely visible, but apparently it's not going to let me go any further down. Returnal is intended to be a challenging experience. Each new cycle presents new challenges, rewards, and changes to the world. Adapt and persevere to progress further. When you die or close Returnal, you will always be returned to the crash site, and all non-permanent progression will be lost. You can suspend your cycle by using the console's rest mode functionality. So this is like one of the few things I have read about the game, is a lot of people aren't too happy that there's really no save system in the game. So if you get like 2 hours into a run and you have to leave, the only way you can really save the game to come back to it later is by putting like the PlayStation 5 in rest mode. And apparently that upsets some people. I don't really understand why, but it's the same with any roguelike game in the history of man. Like, there's no save function. I guess Binding of Isaac got one eventually, where you can like save the run halfway and then continue it. But most roguelike games don't allow you to save and come back halfway through a run. I've heard this is one of the first like real PlayStation 5 exclusive, like made for the power of the PlayStation 5 games. So I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out in gameplay. Apparently the load times are like minimal to non-existent, which is pretty exciting. And apparently the graphics are really good. And also apparently, by default, the game's volume is super loud. Ooh, yeah, fly right into the middle of that gigantic vortex. That's a brilliant idea. You've never had a better idea in the history of the world. Approach is forbidden. Can she not read? She's just not even looking at her heads-up display. She's just ignoring it. She's just like, is that a big red warning sign I see in my peripheral vision? Oh well, I'm just gonna ignore that. It can't be important. She's the whole reason any of this happens. So just as a heads up, I've yet to watch any gameplay of this game. I literally have no idea what's going to happen. So I might end up having to move my camera around depending on where like the heads up display information is on screen. So if you see my head floating around, it'll only be a momentary circumstance. I'm familiar with spaceship crashes. It happens. I've seen this in movies. Oh no, it's SpaceX. Oh no. They crashed again. I don't know why flames are so hard to make in games. Like in movies and TV shows, they look really real, but in games, it always seems very, very fake. Oh, that's a lot of texture popping. It's not great. Not a great first impression.
This is Celine. I've crashed on Atropos.
Atropos.
Survived, but Helios did not.
Did not, she's right. It certainly did not.
Ship status operational, but my sidearm is missing. I'm leaving comms open.
That's probably a good idea. Look at that. I put my camera in the perfect spot. It's not blocking anything. Use R to look around. Press stick while moving to sprint. I want to see if there's like some sort of secret that spawns right at the beginning if you go backwards. Because every once in a while there's roguelikes like that. There we go. This is looking promising. Nothing? Nothing? I thought I was onto something. Nothing. Okay. Locate the white shadow broadcast. Ooh, I like jumping. That's a nice little move I can do, jumping. Sorry, spam risk. I'm busy. I can't answer right now. Please call again later. Or, you know, preferably don't do that. I mean, I need to fully explore. There's got to be some sort of secret at the beginning of this game that makes the run a little easier. Or not, from the little bit I've read about the game. I don't think there's really anything in this game that makes it easier, but we'll find out. Are you going to tell me anything? No. It's one of these kinds of roguelikes where it explains absolutely nothing and leaves it up to you to figure out on your own. That's pretty cool.
Helios. Heading towards White Shadow broadcast.
Overgrown ruins, you don't say. Oh, you can't walk down there. Okay, good thing I stopped and looked first. Oh, and then I didn't. Okay, I saved it. Can you double jump? Maybe that's an upgrade you can get later. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, I keep going off the ledge. Like the controls are a little weird. She keeps moving after you let go of the stick, so it's not like stopping on a dime. She takes a couple more steps after you let go. So like right now, I let go, and she keeps going. So like going to a ledge is kind of hard to time properly, because you got to let go about a half second before you get to it. Good thing to know now, instead of in the middle of a firefight or something.
This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues.
Ooh, it's so pretty looking though. Ooh, those are statues. Those are weird looking. They're like tree people. Okay, okay. So that's one of the weird things about this game, apparently, is there is a storyline, but the game doesn't explain any of it to you. You have to find it out through the gameplay. No enemies yet. No combat yet. No real gameplay as of yet, besides just walking and jumping. But the graphics are really nice. I like it. Oh. I don't want it. Leave me alone. Triangle. Triangle me?
Scout log. Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on a helmet.
It's me! Oh, wait, I haven't played this yet. I shouldn't be here. I haven't died yet. There's like a little droid on her shoulder or something. I have no idea what's going on. Bones. Goodness.
My sidearm. Continuing towards the signal's origin.
So she tried to get this far and died once already. L2, hold halfway down to focus, aim. Oh, that's very cool. What if I hold it all the way down? So like the weird thing about the PlayStation 5 controllers, for anybody who hasn't played it, is like the controllers, the triggers on the back have springs, and the springs can get more tense or looser in real time, and I have no idea how that works. The technology is baffling to me. But like right now, the amount of pressure I would typically put on trigger, like it will only go halfway down. But if I push harder from that point, it will go the rest of the way down. And you can actually feel like there's extra tension from that point towards the end. Like it's really hard to push. So I don't know how they do that, but it's really cool. And apparently this is one of the first games that actually uses that technology, besides the game that comes built into the PS5 called Astrobot, which is very, very silly, but very, very fun. I'm hurt. Why am I already hurt? Press the touchpad to access your suit computer. Use to view map, status, equipment, and data bank. Oh, so gray doors are places I've already been. There's my ship. Blue door. What does a blue door mean? Main path. Open and closed. Triangular doors are side paths. Oh, and an orange blob is my objective. Investigate signal source. Where is it? We're never getting that far. We're gonna die so quickly. We'll give it our best shot, though. Who's this? Something I can shoot? No. It's one of the statues. It's Groot. He has orange eyes. Undiscovered item. Preliminary analysis. Safe to approach. Potentially beneficial. Potentially, though? Like, is that worth the risk? Silphium.
Discovered a potential resource. Positive analysis for suit repairs.
A resource?
Classifying as silphium.
Repairs moderate damage to integrity. How much is moderate? That's moderate. Well, I'll be. That was mighty moderate of you. That door sounded different. Sounded spooky. If a door can sound spooky. Oh, look at the map. You can't fool me. Look, there's a secret path off to the right. Map, you gave all of your secrets away to me. Oh, I guess it's not a secret path. It's the only way to go. I thought I was so smart. Requires a key. Don't reach out to me like that. It's kind of creepy. Should I be scanning constantly? Is this Metroid Prime? Should I just scan everything and anything all the time? That's one of my dead bodies, you jerk. They're like alligators mixed with plants. I'm dead. And here comes the first death. Oh. How do I dodge? How do I dodge? Just jump, I guess? Just jump, idiot. There we go. I refuse to die in the first room. It's not gonna happen. Oh, I'm so bad at aiming with the joystick, though. Like, if PlayStation 5 could get a keyboard and a mouse, I would love it.
Hostile fauna dispatched.
View tutorial, yes, please. Adrenaline. Your adrenaline level... Oh, I guess my camera is kind of covering some stuff up here. There you go. Your adrenaline level is raised for every 3 hostiles you eliminate, up to a maximum adrenaline level, I can't say that word, of 5. Upon taking any damage, however, your adrenaline level is reset. Each level provides a unique effect which stacks with each other. Sweet. How do I know what effect I got? Oh, I guess it told me on the screen. I just wasn't paying attention. That's great. That's good to know. Obolite. Powers Xenotech devices. Pick that shit up. Obolite. Well, of course we gotta read it. My camera is still blocking stuff. Okay. A previously unknown radioactive mineral with a crystalline structure and a golden glow. After separating the material from any unknown error, can be auto-gathered by the suit's resource tank. I don't know if I was supposed to read that. The radiation signatures on the local structures indicate that this has been the primary energy source for the sentient civilization, so it is highly likely that the collected minerals can be used to power dormant xenotype machinery. Are we in the world of Alien? Additional data needed for further analysis. I know Aliens uses the Xeno words a lot. Undiscovered item. Preliminary analysis safe to approach, potentially beneficial. Scan it! Scout log. Astra MK12 data drive containing audio recording. Sweet. Play that shit.
Adding to debt.
Elapsed time. Oh, it doesn't actually play. You have to read it. Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my... whenever I return. Per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too. Oh. Apparently I can play it. I was just a moron and didn't look at the bottom of the screen.
Scout log.
Yeah, well,
Atropos.
there you go.
Elapsed time 30
Can I get out of here and let it keep playing?
The bank.
That's
Playing
such a
back now.
horrible feature. You should be able to play it and get back into the
Scout log.
gameplay.
Atropos.
Oh, you can.
Elapsed time.
Well, I
30
apologize.
minutes since last crash.
Apparently they have thought of that.
Whole areas of this
I don't even know what that
forest are
was.
rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my.
I don't know what I picked up or what it does to me.
Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered
is
until
that?
I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too.
I don't know. Oh, okay. It's
I don't
the
remember recording that.
it's the obolite. I don't like the fact that stuff just gets attracted to you like that because I don't know what it is and I don't want to pick something up that's going to hurt me. Preliminary analysis safe to approach, potentially beneficial. Scanning. Atropian key, open secure gates and containers. We're doing so well. We're going to beat this on one run. Like our first run, we're going to beat the whole game. Xenotype technology consisting of a triangular metallic wedge with a hologram sphere encoded with data similar to an access code. Energy signature indicates that it's used to open locked gates and containers. Despite the sturdiness of the materials, the object is programmed to parsing error itself upon use for some unknown reason. It blanks itself upon use? Additional data needed for further analysis. I mean, I guess we gotta pick it up, right? So there's apparently a health item. I love the map. The map is really good. Well, hello. Don't know where you came from, but I'll take you. The graphics are so good. Repairs minor damage to integrity. Pick up. Minor? You fully healed me. I wouldn't call that a minor repair. I'd call that awesome. That's the dodge move. I don't know if the game's told me that yet or not, but now we know. I don't feel like it's told me that. I feel like I would have known if it did. Hello? Such thorny... Oh, there's nothing here. Look at the statues. They're so creepy. There we go. Thank you, game. Thank you. Press dash, hold for longer dash. Use dash while in midair to perform long jumps. While dashing, you are invulnerable to hazards and most enemy attacks. Press the check menu for video. Oh, yes, please. Ooh. You can also use dash to escape if a hostile has grabbed you. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, damn. Those lasers do a hell of a lot of damage. Dashing is useful in multiple ways. In addition to allowing you... You can climb? In addition to allowing you to cross long distances, when mixed with jumps, you are also immune to damage from hazards and most attacks. So you should probably dash towards attacks then, to make them go through you. Seems like the obvious solution. There's a lot of shit over there. How do I get over there? Safe to approach, potentially beneficial, okay? You're learning a lot about the game, but not really playing much so far. Silphium resin fills one slot towards max integrity upgrade. Does that look different than regular silphium? How do I know? How do I know which one it is if I'm approaching it? I need to know these things. More obolite. I'm learning the lingo. Obolite. There's a weird creature sound in my left ear. I don't know what's making it. Probably a weird creature would be my guess.
Encountered.
Security system overridden. Ha, stupid alien technology. Worthless. I don't think I could jump that far, but then I realized it's where I came from, so it wouldn't make much sense if I couldn't jump back. Huh? How do I get up there? I'm guessing I get a double jump at some point. Ooh. Oh, that feels so good. And I know that probably sounds very strange, but like when you pull the trigger to shoot the gun, the right side of the controller vibrates, so it actually feels like kickback from the gun. Oh, I'm so adrenalized. Oh, there's still something alive out there. Weapons on Atropos do not require ammunition, but they can overheat if fired continually. After overheating, your weapon slowly recharges, but you can speed this process up with overload. If you pull the trigger when the indicator is inside the marked zone, your weapon overloads and becomes instantly fully reloaded. Some items can give you additional buffs. Oh, so it's like a Gears of War reload system. I like that. Oh, yeah, I have enhanced vision now. I can see shit through walls. That's pretty cool. Does any of this save? Like, does any of this carry over if I die, though, is my question. Probably not. Can I shoot that? That scared me. I don't know what I was expecting it to do, but not that. What is happening? Stuff's ricocheting all over the place when I shoot those. Preliminary analysis safe to approach, potentially beneficial. Does not look beneficial, I'm not gonna lie to you. Malignant items have a chance of causing malfunctions. Malfunctions have negative effects or can even inhibit certain actions. Oh, I got a little heartbeat monitor on the bottom too. What's that do? Can I like get... Can I get stressed out? Can I die from stress? Oh, that would be insane. But so funny. I want to see what this does. Like when I shoot it, stuff just ricochets everywhere. Will it hurt bad guys? It's like my bullet turns into 2 bullets and just goes randomly flying in opposite directions. Hello. The map is so good. This is the map that they should have used in Jedi Fallen Order. I'm just saying, that map was horrible. It was impossible to read. I kind of want to pick that up, but I don't want... Sorry, I stepped on whatever that was. It didn't hurt me, though. Ooh. Oh. I thought that was another thing that was going to increase my health. It's making weird whispering noises when I walk past it. That's creepy. How do I open that? Open sesame. Oh, is that what this key is? Is it going to open that? Ew, it like whispers in creepy voices. Open secured gates and containers. I mean, might as well, you know? We're probably gonna die anyway. Malfunction probability low. We're not gonna malfunction. It's impossible. We malfunctioned. Obolites disappear 1.5 times faster. Great. Remove a malfunction by completing the task on the left side of the screen. Press the check menu for video tutorials, okay? Cleanse? I can cleanse it? Your suit can malfunction when coming in contact with malignant entities, such as containers, consumables, or even certain enemy projectiles. All of these have a chance to create a malfunction, triggering negative effects that can only be removed by performing the task indicated. I mean, at least of all the negative effects that we could get, we didn't get anything that's actually going to affect our ability to survive. I just can't pick up money as quickly. Or something. Gaining a third malfunction triggers critical malfunction, which will destroy a random item. Hopefully not my gun. That would put us in an interesting spot. Can I open this with this malignant key? No. Can I shoot it? No. Oh, my gun's doing that on its own. Oh, it's this little cannon that I have on my shoulder that's doing that. Sweet. Why does it sound like an alarm is going off? This game's weird. Me no understand it. Hello? Are you alive? Ew! Causes like a ripple to go through it. What the hell? The game's like, oh, you chose wrong. You actually weren't supposed to shoot that. Now you're dead. It looks so disgusting. And there's dead bodies all over the place.
Piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins.
This is aliens. That's all. That's what this game is. That's aliens.
The white shadow signal.
Okay, nothing happens if I shoot those. Shoot the blob. That's so gross. I feel like I was taking chunks out of it for a second. Yeah, look at that. What the heck? It's like deforming. What do I do to that? It's my favorite part of roguelike games, is there's just so much mystery to it. Like, you don't know what the heck is going on the first, like, dozen times you play it, and then you just start barely getting hints of, like, figuring things out. I feel like if you had a stronger weapon, or like an explosive weapon, you could obliterate this thing and something will probably happen. It makes such weird noises when it re-heals itself. It's Dory talking to the whales. Ah, very interesting, very interesting. Creepy eyes in the ceiling, no big deal. Okay. Another audio log up ahead.
It is impossible.
Ooh, they automatically play, okay.
I have tried everything. I'm always brought back by... There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down.
Like a loading screen.
Screaming, drowning, returning.
Returnal. Yeah. There's a moment between death and rebirth called a loading screen. Try as they might, they just couldn't make the game work without one. I feel like that's a trap, but I think the door's down there, so we have to go down no matter what. Oh, I knew it!
Hostile predator.
No! No! Oh my god! Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I'm dead. No, don't go down without a fight. Don't go down without a fight. Okay, okay. We're going down. Oh my god. I don't even know. Is that like the Dark Souls games where you're not supposed to live through the first boss fight? I hope, because judging by how much damage he did and how little I did, I don't know how I would ever survive that. We're reborn pre-crash, apparently. Returnal. That guy moved fast for a big beastie. Big beastie boy. Oh, thank you. Gotta read it. Experience a news cycle after death. Only 1% of players have gotten this far? How is that even... Oh, no. That's my total progress. I was gonna say, how is that even possible? People quit the game before they even got 10 minutes in.
Astra, this is Celine. I survived the... Can you hear me? I'm in my ship.
Ooh, I am in the ship.
Status operational and... I've already experienced this before.
Helios has 2 terminals to use: the main terminal and the challenge terminal. The main terminal can be used to view your overall statistics and the ship log information. challenge terminal can be used to access the daily challenge, where you can compete against other scouts once it's unlocked. That's cool. Storage? Ooh, where did I get all that? Me likey. I like that one. That one looks cool. That's weird that this part of it's first person. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, she has her gun this time. How'd that work? It's like the suit doesn't work in the cutscene, so the suit just randomly changes once the cutscene's over. Every time you die, you return to the crash site without weapons, artifacts, and resources, except I have my pistol. Your databank entries and permanent equipment survive. Use these permanent items to explore new areas and utilize shortcuts. So every time you die, the whole game is recreated, so it's always randomized. This first area looks like it's the same, but after this, it's always different.
The environment wasn't like this before.
And there's enemies in the first room this time. That's interesting. Oh, you don't see me. Die. Die? I wish I could aim. Got him. First try. Hey! How'd you get up here? Party foul. Party foul. Alright, jerk. Stop it. Stop it, you big meanie. I should have adrenaline now, right? No? Didn't work for some reason. Thought it said after every 3 successful kills you get adrenaline. I believe I just killed 3 enemies, sir. Where's my adrenaline? The 100 yen gamer, does this have Japanese text options? I don't know. Let's check. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Audio. Video. Wait. I just did something. Doesn't look like it. You got English, Portuguese, Spanish, and French. Yeah. And then as far as the actual menu text, I don't think you can even change it by the looks of things. Thanks, you're welcome, man. Or woman. Whichever. Applies to you. Should have seen that coming, I guess. So apparently we don't have the means to get in the water. I'm kind of tempted to try it again, but I don't know why I would think it would result any differently this time. So this is a side path. The triangular doors are side paths. I don't know what the circular icon is on the map, but it seems to be below me. I jump down there? I don't know. Let's go over this way. Let's explore. It's the last boss of Doom 1. A Xenotech device, it requires something to activate it. Xenotech required. Unknown device, can I get you to stay still? Preliminary analysis, safe to approach, potentially beneficial. You're gonna summon a demon. Reconstructor, a Xenotech device for accurate reconstruction of complex entities per environment. Is that a spawn point? Why would it be right at the beginning of the level? I have no idea what's going on. There's so many strange icons on the map that I have no idea what they do. Hello. Container for presumably valuable items. Use a key to open. I have no key. I have no key. Find a key. Easy enough. Oh, my bad. Jeez, I'm so bad at controlling games with joysticks. Is that a key? That's a key, isn't it? The purple, I think, is a key. No! That was bad. That was really bad. We're gonna die before we get out of the first room. Oh my gosh, we're gonna suck so bad at this game. Whew. Ether, a permanent resource that interacts with other timelines and cleanses malignancy. What the heck does any of that mean? Purple-colored, previously undiscovered substance that has curious properties despite the lack of any necessary structure for unknown error. Maintaining a symbiotic relationship with its host. Once interacted with, it adheres to the host's unknown error. It maintains itself in a fixed position in relation to its host despite unknown error. Displays capacity to negate malignancy as well as power some xenotech devices, despite these devices lacking clear input for the substance. Additional data needed for further analysis. So how do I get additional data? That just gave me 1. I need 6. Ether is a mysterious resource that is kept on death. Gain ether by interacting with deceased. Well, missed that one. How much you want to bet we don't even make it back through these without dying in the very first room of our very first run? Go. Oh my gosh. We made it! We barely made it alive. And there's health up here, so we can heal. No, there isn't, because it's in the water that I can't go in. Never mind what I said. I'm just being a silly dum-dum. Don't die. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if you can take fall damage. I would assume you can, because why not? It's a game where literally they want everything to kill you. Guys, we made it out of the first room. Yes! I'm a boss gamer. Is this a key? I would love you to be a key, please. Tropian weapon
New
charger.
technology discovered. Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism.
Press L2 halfway to focus aim. Yeah. Press all the way for all. That's cool. What the heck? Press R2 while holding L2 to use your alt fire to destroy the growth on the gate. What?
This will be useful.
Ricochet. I want that for that gooey orb that we saw last run. That would probably blast that away in one shot. I'm so dead though. Like the first thing I get hit by is gonna destroy me. Oh, one shot kill. Can I jump while I'm aiming? Yes, I can. That's great. Reload, please. Reload, please. Why are you not reloaded? Oh, I can only use it once. That's stupid. I don't like that. Oh, there's more death. There's more death. Where is it? The music is hinting at impeding death. There it is. Just die. Just get out of here. Nobody likes you. Oh, there's one right here. Oh my gosh. Where did you come from? Oh, that sucked. Just die, dude. I wish I was better aiming, but I'm not. Oh man. It has a little bit of forgiveness in the aim, because I was aiming way high just... Oh, you can destroy the stuff! Hi. I didn't ask you to come down here. I hear more footprints someplace. I really need health. Would be fantastic. Oh, what the hell is that? Can I go back? No! I don't know where it is, but it scared me. Where is he? He's in my left? Oh my gosh, this game's so creepy. Oh, there he is. There's one. Where's the other one? I hear two of you. I'm not an idiot. I know there's two of you around here somewhere. I just wasted that. That's gonna take a lot to get used to. There's the other one. You can see it. I got enhanced vision. He can't hide from me. Go up after him. Chase him. He's gonna think... Wait, that's not him. That's not a bad guy. No, it's a bad guy! Oh my god! What in the world is that? Alright, go back. Go back. We gotta unlock this chest. Oh my gosh, this game is like freaking me out. She's hurting. She is hurting. I can hardly see because the screen keeps blinking in and out. Please give me health. It's not health. Picking up a resin gives you shield against the next hit. I mean, it's not health, but it'll work. Artifacts are items with beneficial effects. Some have passive effects, while some have activation conditions. You can view them on the equipment tab in the suit computer. Okay, thank you, game. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Note that you can carry a maximum of 15 artifacts. Artifacts can be destroyed by critical malfunctions or voluntarily in the equipment tab in the suit computer. Cool. I'm still having a hard time seeing. Because apparently when you get close to death in this game, everything kind of goes, like, blurry. I guess it goes in and out. Like, sometimes it's blurry, sometimes it's not. Is this a secret area? It's not on the map. Oh. That's the main way. I want to go the side quest way. What is this? There's something on the map that I can't get to. It's below me. It's below me? Oh, don't do it. Die. Oh, I got shot. Why is the adrenaline reset? What happened? What did I do? Oh, I should have reset. I want more. Warden Calibrator grants some weapon proficiency. God, everything is like glitching because I'm almost dead. It's gonna take a long time to remember what all these colors mean. Purple is ether. I don't know how to open these doors. There's a chest inside. Open. Open! That didn't work. Mike. That too did not work. Okay, well, it's worth a shot. I need to take the time to read before I pick stuff up from now on. That could have been really bad. Okay, what is this? Can I do something with you? No? I'm sure I can. Like, it's very out of place. Just, oh, look at this wall. It looks like a door. How do I open you? No? What is happening here? I think it has something to do with this statue, dude. Blah, 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 blah. No, nothing. Okay. Apparently their solution to their intricate puzzle was never shoot it repeatedly. Something crunchy sounding in here. No, nothing? Okay. Unknown device, safe to approach, potentially beneficial. Inert reclaimer. An inactive xenotech device can be used to recover and increase integrity. Well, yeah. We gots to. I'm almost dead. That's what the ancient alien technology slept on. Concrete beds. It's so great for your spine. It refreshes and restores you and revitalizes you. All at once, all three. All three of those things. Whoa! What? That's not fair! There was no warning. Why? Get away from me. I don't like how he's trying to get all up on me. I'm so dead. Like, that was so cheap. The room's like, hey, don't you want to use this comfy bed? It's gonna heal ya. It's gonna heal ya. Then as soon as you use it, it's like, now you're dead. What kind of bullcrap is that? Thanks for healing. And now we're going to kill you.
Crash. Again.
Yep. Yep, we get it.
Astra.
We get it. Every time you die, you come back to the crash.
Can't hear me. I'm alone.
Technically not. I mean, things did just kill you, so obviously
The
something
environment
living is here.
changing.
Oh,
The
I
force
hate you.
reacting?
I don't know why. What the hell? I apparently spawned with an alt fire on my gun for some reason. So I was about to make a joke about how I'm an idiot, and I thought I carried my alt fire with me from my previous run, but apparently I got an alt fire somehow. What is that? Why am I not shooting that? I'm aiming right at it. Oh god, I'm gonna die. What in the world am I doing? Hello. Where's the other one? There's one more guy in here somewhere. So many mysteries. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing, or what's happening, or anything. Okay. Okay. How do I get up there? What is that? Oh. Apparently I have an indicator telling me where enemy combat is coming from. I don't like you. Come down here. You have the high ground and I don't like it. Modified sidearm. Okay, we're just gonna assume that's regular and completely normal and not gonna hurt us. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Obolite chunk contains large amount of obolite. Xenotech required? Do I just shoot it? No. Just shooting it is not wait, what about the alternate fire that I was born with? Because it definitely wasn't Maybelline. Nope. Nope. Not that. There's already so much going on in this game that I don't understand. I have no understanding of or comprehension of. Stop it. There's another one around here somewhere. Two more. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. No! I heard it. I heard it in my left ear. Oh my gosh, this game's gonna give me a heart attack. The weird or funny thing, depending on how you look at it, is I don't even know if it was meant to be a horror game, but it's scaring the crap out of me. Oh, nice. Thank you. There's health behind this wall, but we still haven't figured out how to open it. How are there more of you? Get out of here. Thought I killed you all. Another key. Holy cow, this room's filled with keys. And obolite. I have 2 ether, I gotta remember. I gotta go now, see ya. Parzival, hey, welcome to the stream, how you doing? I didn't even know you were here. Small Sylphium. An apparent dead end. Like, it makes me wonder how much, like, as you get further into the game and uncover more information, how much of these places that I think I can't do anything in, like, have secrets that I could be unlocking right now and, like, accomplishing so much. This doesn't look sketchy at all. This clearly isn't going to be another room where after I hit this button, all kinds of shit's going to come out and kill me. Just pick it up and kill things with it. Oh, that looks awesome.
Acquired a xenotype weapon, similar to our carbine technology.
Now I'm guessing death is going to spawn. Unlock new weapon traits and stats for proficiency. Gain proficiency by eliminating hostiles. Gotcha. See, like, there's a question mark here. What do I do with this? A xenotech device that requires something to activate it. So much mystery. Look at these guys. What do I do with these guys? One of them's... Well, they're all dead, I guess. I was going to say one of them is dead, but clearly they all are. Alright, the game, it's kind of a weird combination of being very slow.
Discovered a massive wall beyond which is the white shadow signal.
Hello?
I can't cross the chasm.
Is he not a bad guy?
For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest.
Hello? Huh. Okay. See you, bud. That's weird. What the hell is that?
Scout log, Atropos. Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the white shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again.
Hello?
With the sentience involved.
He's showing up on the map as the enemy, but he doesn't do anything.
I need to believe there are answers at the signal.
I wonder if it's a situation where if you came into the room and shot at him, he would have become hostile, but if you don't shoot at them first, they're not hostile. I'm kind of tempted to find out. I guess he didn't really have much opportunity to become hostile. I don't know if this gun is awesome or if they're just, like, meant to die very quickly. Another one of these pads. Are they jump pads? Are they gonna launch me? This game's so weird. But I like it. I like it a lot. Another pad. What the heck is going on? What happens if I jump from a high place and land on it? Does it do anything? Nope. That sounds fun. Hello. Say hello to my little friend. This gun's awesome, by the way. Oh man, you're so dead. Oh, there's one right below. Oh, there's one attacking me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know what those tentacles are hanging from the ceiling, but they're kind of gross. Do I still have my... I do still have my alt fire that I was born with. There are still enemies. There are still enemies. Creates a shield against the next hit. Okay.
Xenotype device acquired. I think this will prove a useful tool.
Consumables. Press L1 to consume. Consumables are single-use items with unique effects. You can carry multiple copies of the same one. Access your equipment. Blah, 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 from your suit menu. Come on out. So you can destroy these statues if you shoot them enough, but I have a feeling that's going to be a bad thing. Like, I think maybe if every time you destroy one, it, like, decreases your luck. increases the chance that you're going to get your ass kicked next room. Would be my guess. Doesn't look deadly. But what do I know? Weapon proficiency? So many layers upon layers. Like, how do I get up there? How do I get in here? Where do I go? What do I do? Who do I kill? Who would I become best friends with? What is down here? Oh, that stuff again. Okay. Gosh, the graphics are so good, though. Water. We know not to touch water. It will kill us. It's such a weird game, because usually the roguelites are just constant action all the time. This game is a lot of exploration, trying to figure things out. It's not just constantly enemies coming at you in barrages trying to kill you every room. Like, there are some rooms you go into and there's literally nothing trying to kill you. And it's just like, what in the world am I supposed to be trying to figure out here? Like this room, for instance, there's no enemies in here. So weird. So slow-paced.
I have interacted with other versions of myself. But I worry one day I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
There's a question mark right here. Oh, the jump pad again. Gotcha. So she's actually interacted with living versions of herself? That's kind of weird. Locate the White Shadow broadcast. Find a way to operate in Xenotech platforms. I don't know whether to walk into this. For all I know, it's just going to kill me instantly because I don't have a way to operate it. Ew, that's weird feeling. The remote's like doing a weird vibration. I think this is officially the farthest run we've had yet, which isn't saying a lot because it's only our second one. Oh, jump, 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 and hope I'm jumping in time. Jump in the line and rock your body in time. I almost walked right off the edge. Proficiency rate plus 50%, whatever that means. It's such a weird game, dude. Every single room is completely different, and every single room is like a giant puzzle of mysteries that I have no idea what they are. I guess that's kind of the way you feel the first time you play any roguelike, though. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this room? And I'm getting a lot of weapon proficiency this run. Yeah, all upcoming weapons improved. Nice. Proficiency measures your combat ability per cycle. You get proficiency from each hostile that you dispatch, but there are also items that you can grant you proficiency or affect your proficiency rate. I.e., how much you gain from dispatching hostiles and items. Your proficiency level determines the minimum level of weapons you can find in the world. Sweet. I would love to learn how to open these damn gates. I need to start, like, just playing around. Messing with stuff. Does the large resin carry over from run to run? Because I think that's the first one I've picked up, and it says I have 2. What? That's how you open them. What? There's hidden buttons? Safe to open. Yeah, sure. You say that now. Buy fire rate 1, bonus damage 0, shock stream. I don't want a sidearm though. Snub nose barrel new? What does that mean? No, I want to keep what I have. That looks cool, and it's almost worth picking. Well, you know what? Can we swap weapons back if I pick it up? Please? Yes, okay. Let's just test it out. Has a faster fire rate, but that's it. No interest. Oh, you can grab onto ledges. That's new. Oh, we upgraded our max integrity. We're awesome. We're doing so good. This is the run. We're going to beat the whole game. I wonder if there are levels, or if it's literally just each successful run is from the start of this place to the end of this place, and that's it. No! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, that scared me. Okay. Alrighty then. I wonder if there's any way to know that is gonna happen. Like if there's a certain way the floor looks. How do I get back up? He dead.
Discovered xenotype technology on the corpse of a sentient. Scan is indicating potential for suit augmentation.
You're gonna attach that thing to your spinal cord? Yeah, sure. I have no idea what it is. Let's just attach it straight to my spinal cord. Should be fine.
Appears safe to repurpose.
What possibly gave you that indication just by looking at it?
System integration complete. Performing a function test to confirm.
Your suit can now use translocators to teleport. Okay. That's cool. Translocators are devices that allow you to teleport within a biome. Proximity translocators have a set destination, while regular ones allow you to select your destination. That's cool. Can't get up there, huh? Water, my only nemesis. I wonder if the map shows you everything, or if there are secrets to collect that the map doesn't show. So otherwise it's just a waste of time to go wandering off into these nooks and crannies like that.
Confirmed. Point-to-point teleportation. Location exit seems fixed.
Well, duh, your tutorial showed you that, you dummy. Here's something squirming around in here. It's actually fascinating to me that there haven't been any load screens this entire time. It's like the game is preloading the next room in the background while I'm walking through this one. So by the time we go to it, it's like already generated. Maybe that's why there are these empty rooms that have nothing in them. So it gives the game time to like calculate the next room. We've already been here. Well, crap, now we're going backwards. I never knew I needed to go backwards. What in the world was that? Oh, these things are activated now. Oh, so if I step on one, it activates it. So that way if I step on another one, I can select the ones I've activated? That's cool. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Death becomes her adrenaline spike. Because my adrenaline's all the way up, baby. All the way up. These things were like a mix between owls and death. 2 slots port. We're doing good this run. Probably not by any of our own skill, but by what the game is just handing to us. One of the best things about randomly generated games. You can have a run that just carries you through it just by the items it gives you. Okay. I think we beat it. I think it's game over. Press R3 to scan the area to reveal exits. What? Why are you just not telling me that now? The game's like, now you've proven yourself worthy of us telling you how to play the game. Up until now, you were a peasant. Not worthy of our time or explanation. What in the frick am I about to walk into? This is shop? This game has shops in it? What the heck?
Discovered xenotype technology that produces other devices.
Oh, I'm 100 short. Oh, that's what this thing is called that I'm standing on, the fabricator. Gotcha. It fabricates items. What the hell is that? Why is it not telling me what any of this stuff is? Because I've never seen it, I guess. That makes sense. If I've never seen it, how would I know what it is? A device that exchanges ether and obolites for one another. It seemed poised to do something if enough obolites are placed in it. Cooperation with other scouts is encouraged. There's multiplayer in this game? I don't know what any of this is. Xenotech device that fabricates items. Yeah, interact. Oh, it's showing me what it is. Oh. The enhanced calibrator grants a huge amount of weapon proficiency. Emergency repairs at low integrity. Suit auto repairs itself. That's pretty cool. Recharge overload. Successful overloads reduce alt fire cooldown by 3 seconds. How do I get out of here? That's interesting. There's shops in this game. Why is my suit all glowy? That doesn't look good. Object potentially beneficial, but probably not. Writings by the sentients. Find and collect xenoglyph ciphers to translate them.
Currently lacking resources to decipher this xenoglyph.
This game has so much in it already. I'm only like an hour in. Oh, that is cool. Huh. What is the point of going back, though? Oh, that scared me, and it was just the door opening. I'm a baby. I'm a scaredy baby.
Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language.
Collect to unlock further translation tiers. Yay, now I can read this thing. It's like, do not go ahead. Death awaits you.
Is this translating correctly? Severed brethren. Maddening agony.
Go on. Stop the endless cycle of. So if I find a second cipher, I can come back and read the rest. I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. Chances are we're not living long enough to find a second cipher. But you never know. Hey, the game is
strange energy reading.
kind of giving us some really good
Setting a
equipment
marker
right
on
now.
my map.
Resistant to projectile damage. I kind of want to try to dodge through it, but I have a feeling it's not going to work and then I'm just going to die instantly. Let's try it. Nope. Oh, it doesn't hurt me either. Interesting. Oh, you can like pre-scan the room you're coming into. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm getting shot. Oh, wow. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Yeah. No, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Shoot. Why is my weapon not shooting? Oh, it's in alt fire mode. Oh, we're so dead. Oh, God, we're dead. Oh, my gosh. I want to kill one of you. One of you needs to go down before I die. Please, please, please. I'll feel accomplished. Please. Oh, my gosh, my gun's jammed. No. I got one. No. No, I didn't. He's still alive. I got one. Oh my gosh. What is happening? This game's so hard.
Enough. I understand.
I don't I don't understand.
Broadcast signal. That's all that matters. Astra, Helios is gone. Celine heading out.
This room's always the same. This is glowing now. And it's got eyeballs.
Discovered a strange device that is already active.
Eyeballing me.
It feels alive. I'm not receiving any information when scanning.
Ugh, it's creepy. R2. Tell me what it is. Oh, this run's done. I'm already dead. It scanned me and found me worthy. Cathonos. This device unlocks new items for your use in exchange for ether. You can see your progress on the meter. Once the light reaches the top, you will unlock a new item. Ooh, and then those items will be findable in the game, I guess? Emergency protection. At low integrity, gain 25% protection. That's cool. So that's like new stuff that you can unlock. And every time you unlock a new item, it's findable in the randomly generated game, I guess. I still would love to know what this thing is. I burned a hole through it. What happens if you just jump out there? Got it. Guess I should have known that was what was gonna happen if you just jump out there. Okay, well. Huh. There's gotta be something to that. Or this guy's eyes glowing, this one's not. So many mysteries in this game. You did. Whoa, they give you money. Do all of them, or just the one with the glowing eyes? Just the one with glowing eyes. Gotcha. Okay, so that's one mystery solved. So when we see statues with glowing eyes, we need to blast them. I wonder how many different room layouts they have in this game. Glowing eyes. Get them. Nice. I actually figured something out. I'm proud of myself. Usually I never figure out anything in this game, in these games by myself, and I have to rely on Reddit to tell me how to play these games. Get out. Get away from me. Looks like a mutant pterodactyl. I'm not here for it at all. Got him. Still one left. Mammy. Oh my gosh, there's more. Don't celebrate too soon. Or in the words of Peter Griffin in the Star Wars episode, don't get penisy, kid. So many keys. I found so many keys the last run too, and there weren't any chests to open with them at all. Do you have glowing eyes? No. I missed. That's interesting. So technically it's a bad guy, but I can use it to get up here. We've seen those before too, and I never tried that, so good to know. We figured out 2 things. We're geniuses. There's something up here. Yeah, can't get that by me. You pick that stuff up at 15 at a time. It's gonna take forever to accumulate. Or we're stuff in that item shop that required like 20,000 of them. Oh, we carry that through runs. Okay. There's that broken guy again. What? So this has to be... Oh, we've already seen this room. Wow. We've already seen a repeat room, and we've only played the game for like an hour and a half. Just kidding. I'm sure this was supposed to be here. Hopefully. Either that or by some weird chance we got the exact same seed twice in a row. What in the world is purple? What does purple indicate? Hello? Huh. I mean, I kind of want whatever that is, but I don't know if it's worth all that. Oh, I'm gonna have to get it because the door's locked. Yeah, I'm not using that. I'm not an idiot. Maybe I'm an idiot? A xenotech device for recycling materials. Output unknown. Warning, interaction can damage integrity. You don't say. Something in this game can hurt me. Huh, that's weird. It's unexpected. I mean, we gotta try it. I'm gonna die. The red light does not give me very much hope. Suit integrity. Oh, it almost killed me. Are you kidding me? Gain plus 5% weapon damage for adrenaline pickup. That's great and all, but like I'm one hit away from death now. Thanks, game. You're the greatest. You're fantastic. I love you. Stupid. I have to do this without getting hit a single time or I'm dead. Pick it up, run, run, run. Run, 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 pick it up, run. Ah! Oh, I almost didn't time it right, that would have sucked. Alright, now I'm guessing the next room is our death. Hello? Hello? Ew, it's got grabby things. Increased damage, weapon damage by 10%. I know nothing in this game gives you something good for free. If I do this, something is going to happen and I'm probably gonna die. He's like, oh, I'm friendly, trust me. You can tell by my really, really dangerous... Yep. So it doesn't augment your weapon, it augments your shooting arm. How does that work? Augments are a way to increase your stats during a cycle. They are instantly applied to the relevant stat and are not shown separately. Oh, I left when I should have kept reading. That's interesting. Instead of augmenting your weapon, it augments your shooting finger. You can pull the trigger 100 times faster. We've been everywhere? Excuse me? We've been everywhere. Oh, there's a door we didn't go in. Out here, was it? No. Which way was it? This way. Oh, this was all side stuff. This was not the main path. That's dumb. I got so sidetracked and almost lost my life because of it. Hi. Blah, blah. I'm going to guess that probably decreases my luck when I do that, because why would I kill something that's not doing anything to me? Oh, okay. There's the door. Run! We have yet to use the run button. Guess I should probably remember that's a thing. I still can't make any sense of like 90% of this game yet. So far, literally the only thing we know for certainty is that if you shoot a statue that has golden eyes, it drops money. I mean, it's tempting, for sure. Especially just from the single fact that I don't have any life. I hate you. I hate you. I need health. I don't care about weapons right now. Weapons aren't gonna save me. Well, maybe they will. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a weapon that heals me every time I shoot somebody. Can I just walk through this? Yes, okay. My favorite part of a new roguelike is just not knowing what's going to instantly kill you. Like, oh, can I walk through this fog, or am I just gonna die as soon as I walk in it? Hello. Say hello to my new gun. He's saying hello, and it doesn't really seem to be phasing him much, to be honest. He doesn't seem to mind. He and my new gun are best buddies. Where are you? Something's to my right, and it sounds bad. Oh! Oh, I almost didn't see those. We literally have like one hit. Something's very close. Where the heck is it? Something's like right near me. Oh, he's tangled up in the web. It's good to know that they can get tangled up in that stuff too. Oh my gosh, if we survive this room, I'll be extremely surprised. That did nothing to him. That's weird that, like, the different alternate fires can one-shot kill some things and then do nothing to some other things. I almost just killed myself. What the hell does that mean? Stuff's happening, I have no idea what any of it means. Oh, I think that means that my alternate fire recharged. Okay, how do I get up there? I've already been that way. That's where we came from. I would love to get up there, but I have no way to do it. I have no idea how to open the red vines yet. Oh, I think I do know how to get up there, actually. Where is it? No? Did I kill the web that was coming down? I didn't even know you could kill those. I must have. Oh, there it is. How am I going to use you to get up there? I can't get up there from here. No, there's no way. Forget you. We're like literally just a breath away from dying. Like, just a stiff breeze would take us out. I'm scared. I'm hesitant to make any steps. What does this do? I'm kinda tempted to just try and walk straight and see if they connect to each other with an invisible bridge or something, but I don't want to die at the same time. Okay, well, we're gonna die, so let's just try it. Nope. Okay, well, now we know that that doesn't work. Like, I thought maybe it had like an invisible bridge that you just had to trust, like Indiana Jones. Just walk across it. Now we know that's not the case, so we won't do it again. You live and you learn, and you die and you live again. To learn some more, and then you die. To live again and then learn some more and die. It's a vicious cycle.
This knew I would be coming back.
We have enough ether. Should we do it? Reduce alt fire cooldown by 1 second. That was not worth it. That wasn't worth it at all. I do like how we get spawned with alternate fires now for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what I picked up that lets us do that. Or if it's just part of the game. We've seen this room before. It really makes me wonder like how many different randomly generated levels there are in this game, because we've already seen a lot of repeats. We've only done like 4 playthroughs or runs. I'm so bad at timing that. Hello? Hello, I see you up there. Run. What is this? Oh my gosh, that scared me. Oh. Ooh. Hello, secret room. Okay. It's the exact same gun. Oh, they have different alternate fires. This one has the shock stream. I get it now. I'm learning. I'm learning how to read this stuff. Thank you. Armor piercing. Ooh. A new technology. Homing missile? You don't say. Now I'll use the armor piercing. So now we have the ability to use these permanently, right? Yeah, that's interesting. You've already unlocked permanent abilities in the game, and I don't even know how. Zap the shit out of him. It did nothing. Oh, I wasn't hitting. One room down. Yeah, we survived one room. Yeah, we're the best. Oh, we haven't even survived yet. There's still somebody alive. Can I kill this thing? No, it would appear not. Okay. I need to start reading that stuff before I pick it up, because I have no idea what I'm picking up. Hello? Die. Enhanced vision. I got LASIK. Hello? So you can't kill the ships. I'm assuming you can't step in lava either. So this is probably a waste of our time to be in here. weird. Still don't know how to pick that thing up. Last time we were in one of these rooms, it had, I was gonna say it had electrical traps all over the place, but this one does not. Wrong button. I told you, I don't want the swarm. Hello? Gosh. Whoops, didn't mean to use that, but okay, he's dead. My bad. So, like, the way it works is to shoot and aim down sights, you have to half press the left trigger, then you can just shoot. If you push any further than halfway down, it goes into your alternate fire mode. And I keep accidentally triggering my alternate fire because I get intense during the firefight and then I accidentally pull the trigger down further than I should. It's an interesting mechanism. I haven't seen any games on the PS5 that use it that way yet, so it's kind of hard to get used to. Hello. He's got a shield. Oh my god. Stop, stop, stop. Wait, doesn't... My gun has armor-piercing bullets, supposedly. That shouldn't... What? The ciphers carry on through playthroughs too. Sweet, that's good to know. I shouldn't get close because he's just gonna eat me. Or he'll just die. That's the other option. I kind of want to see if my armor-piercing bullets will kill this thing over here. I mean, otherwise, what's the point of having armor-piercing bullets? Does not appear to be doing anything. Nope. Okay, well, we're not going that way. It's actually kind of upsetting. There's a secret platform someplace. I see it on my map. I still haven't figured out how to get to those. So many mysteries, so little time to figure them out. Oh, that's the sound of my alternate fire charging up. I was like, what in the world is about to happen? Something is revving up big time. I break you. Good to know. Look how huge these people were. Holy cow. No big deal, just, you know, using alien technology that we actually have no idea what it's going to do to my body long term. It's a question, like, if you ever found yourself on an alien planet like this and you, like, find the technology, would you just trust to use it and assume it's not going to kill you? Or would you be like me and just be like, I'm not touching that? You're crazy if I think I'm going to step on that thing. Apparently that kills me very quickly. No, don't do it. I'm so bad at dodging. Armor piercing. Ah-ha-ha. Oh, get away from me, you creep. You're so creepy. What is the red laser? Like every time I shoot, a red laser shoots what I'm shooting. From behind me? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell where it's coming from. A zip zap zoodle. Yeah, I know you're a bad guy. Just pop up so I can kill you! Can I kill him before he pops up? I've never tried. Nope. Disables all turrets within the area. Ooh. Let's try it. Boop! Ah ha ha! Sucks to be you. And I don't have any alternate fire. Sucks to be me. You know what? Sometimes it sucks to be both of us. Oh, hooray, there's another one. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Oh my god. I don't know when he's gonna fire. I just know he's going to fire at some point. Well, we're almost dead. That was a fun run. How's everybody doing? Pretty good? Pretty good? Doing pretty good? I'm doing alright. I've actually lost track of how many runs we've actually played at this point. There's still an enemy around here somewhere. I see him on my map. There he is. We zipped past him. Okay, we still have to figure out how to use these, because obviously just walking blindly off of them does not solve anything. That is how we died last time. I'm not willing to try something, because it's just going to kill me, and now that I have full health, I feel like I actually have a chance to get somewhere with this run. I don't know if we've seen the first boss. On one of the earlier runs tonight, we found a room that had like these 2 gigantic humanoid-looking things, and they killed me badly. And I don't know if those were bosses or what was going on. Apparently that doesn't do anything. Why I thought it would after we've already tried it once, I have no idea. Oh my, I was gonna say if I die, I was gonna be so upset. Just from my own sheer stupidity of walking off a cliff instead of pressing the jump button. There's a secret over here. And I almost walked off a cliff again. Our max health is almost increased. One more of those. This guy's not shooting me, and I'm kind of concerned about that. Hello. Goodbye. 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 I've never tried just leaving. It works. You can just leave a room. Why have I never thought of that? Look how many of them are swarming on the other side of that door. Oh, you can't see it on the big map. There's like 10 of them. You can see in the little mini map on the bottom right. There's so many of them. I'm so glad I tried that. You can just run. You can just leave. Most roguelikes don't let you do that. Most roguelikes, the room's locked until you kill everything. This is the shop. I have no money. How do I have so little money? That's sad. See, look how little money I have, and look how much money this requires. Oh! It counts all of the obolite you've picked up through all of your runs. That's cool. Is that what I'm understanding here? I guess. So this is what I don't understand. It seems poised to do something if you put enough obolites in it. Cooperation with other scouts is encouraged. So there has to be some sort of multiplayer aspect to this game, but I have no idea what it is. Like, the game asked me at the beginning if I wanted to connect to the internet, and I was like, sure, I don't know what that's gonna do. But apparently there's ways that you can, like, interact with other players. Octopus upstairs. Our brethren are severed, our agony is maddening, we cannot stop the endless cycle of something seizures. Okay. Cool story, bud. That looks like a giant ladder. For a giant person. Hello, door, which I still don't know what you do. Hello, teleporter, for whatever reason that I would ever want to go backwards. A lot of mysteries still to be unlocked here. Find a way to destroy xenotech barriers. Yeah. I would love to. I feel like we're getting pretty far, but then again, we've only been 15 minutes and 13 minutes and 48 seconds into this run, so maybe that's not very far at all. I don't know. I don't know how long a full run is in this game. Some roguelikes, a full run is like an hour and a half. Some it's like 20 minutes. I would wager a guess that this one's more on the hour and a half side of things. I can see you. There's more coming. I want that, but I don't want to... Oh, it disappeared. I'm still very impressed with how little loading times we have in this, or loading screens we have in this game. I don't think we have any other than when you die. And that's not even technically a loading screen, it's just a cutscene. Are you guys coming down here, or am I going to have to come up there? I'll come up there. I'll bring the whoop ass to you, don't think I won't. As soon as I can find out how. Oh, it's coming. I will bring the whoop ass. Oh, I got maximum health increase. Where are you? Oh, you went down. How would you do that? I brought the fight to you and then you come down? I actually feel confident to kill these guys. These are like the only enemies I feel confident to win a fight against. Still don't quite understand what the laser's doing, but okay. Good room, I like it. Okay, now let's go back up here and find all the secrets. So there's gotta be some, we just know there is. Ah. All 13 obolites mine. Now keep an eye out, because if any of these statues have golden eyes, they actually can be destroyed and they drop a bunch of money. But I don't think I've seen any of this run for some reason. Nope. Weird. It almost seems like one of the randomly generated things is whether the statues will drop gold or not. This run, it looks like not was the answer.
I've discovered a kind of technology that records the past.
That is...
Or visual archive.
That is cool. It's like as I'm moving it, forms an image.
The sentients encountered the same hostile fauna.
No, I almost... I don't know why I thought walking towards the edge was the solution. So these aliens that belonged in this world were killed by the same things that keep attacking me.
The fabricators. I've used those.
Not well. not very well, if I may say so myself. It's only from my own lack of skill. Nothing against you, Celine. It's all me. It's all my fault. Gosh, it's so smooth. Like, the frame rate's so good.
They built protection. This must have occurred centuries ago.
What is he building? Turret? Weapons? We're actually finding some story. That's awesome. We actually made it somewhat far on a run, apparently, because we've never made it far enough to see this room. It's one of those things where I wonder if it's like you have to do so many runs before it shows you something, or if it literally is we could have seen this on the first run if we weren't so bad and we actually were good at gaming and got far enough to see it. That looks not good. I'm not doing that. Malfunction probability very high. Are you very high? Malignant resin fills one slot towards max integrity but is infected with malignancy. I don't think I want that either, actually. I hate that. Listen to it. It like makes voices. Like it sounded like someone was screaming, "Let me out." It's so creepy. I don't know how to use this either. It's moments like these where I'm like, obviously that's where we have to go, is straight, but I don't know what to do. And if I do it wrong, I'm gonna die. Is there a bottom? There's no bottom. I mean, the only way to find out is trial and error. Nope. I would have respected them if they decided to make a fall like that a one-hit death. Like, it would have been frustrating because you do have to trial and error this stuff to figure it out. But it would have been kind of funny. Like, if they made it so anytime you fall off a cliff, you just instantly die. Okay, I love their decision not to do that, actually, in hindsight. I think they were geniuses not to kill you with one hit if you fall off a cliff. Thank you guys, developers. You're amazing, Marquee Studios. Thank you for thinking ahead for people like myself who apparently don't know when to stop when walking towards a cliff. Well, we had a lot of health like 5 seconds ago. How quickly it goes away. Hello, are you gonna drop money if I shoot you? You're very imposing, the way you're leaning in towards me. I must destroy you. I would not put it past this game to be like, oh, you destroyed the wrong statue, you're dead now. Instant death. Ooh, an alien gun. Ooh. Spit Maw Blaster. We'll try it. Look at this. Oh, why did I do that? I'm an idiot. I need to know that anytime I do something that's going to help me, I'm going to die. It's so powerful. Why did I pick this gun up? It sucks. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing any damage to this thing. Oh, it's not charged. Hide. I take it back, this gun's awesome. Apparently you just have to hit him with it. I'm quickly learning that anytime you pick something up that's going to be beneficial, you're going to have to fight to earn the right to use it. This game does not give you anything for free. What is this? Something new.
Encountered a small life form.
Eat it. See what happens. Shove it in your eyeball.
Seems docile.
Oh, that scared me.
It is parasitically attached to my arm.
Oh, well, now you got a buddy for life.
Does not appear hostile. Somehow, it's strengthening and weakening my suit.
Parasites have both beneficial and detrimental effects to your suit. Press to access your status to learn more about attached parasites. Reduces malfunction probabilities, alt-fire cooldown increased by 5 seconds. Thanks, bud. Thanks. You're awesome. It looks so cool though. Like my arm looks like all alien-y now. They thought of a lot of cool ideas in this game. There's a dead body, by the way. Hello, me. Apparently, in a former life, that parasite killed me when I picked it up. Good to know that wasn't the case this time. There's a health orb behind me someplace. Where is it? Oh, right here. Fully healed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, last time it was a good thing. This time, it doesn't look to be the case. Last time we did this, it dropped us in an empty room filled with like 5 treasure chests. This time, it's death. I want to be able to read it, but I'm not going to have the time, so we're just going to pick it up and hope it's something good. A key. I got a key. Interesting room. Says there's a health orb up here, but I don't know how to open those things yet. Lame. I don't know how to get up those yet either. So the blue doors on the map are doors we haven't gone through yet. The square doors are the doors leading to your objective to finish the run. The triangular doors are side exploration areas that have possibly beneficial, possibly detrimental results, from my understanding so far. Nothing in this game is just straight up beneficial, is what I've come to realize in my short time with it. There's always going to be some give and take. I hate these things. Oh, they're weak to this gun. Sweet. Good to know. Now you can only carry one gun at a time, so you have to decide... Ooh, I almost fell right off the cliff. You have to decide, like, whether the gun is good for your current situation, which apparently right now it is. Get off me. Thank you. It's like an alien shotgun, essentially. There's something right behind me. I don't like you. I really want to loot, but I know now is not the time. There's still one left. Where is he? There's one of those guys! That's what killed us the one run we got super far. Did he teleport? That jackass, he did. Unload on him. And then jam your gun. Because you're an idiot. As long as I keep walking back and forth, you can't hit me. Oh gosh, that slows me down. I would love my alt fire to recharge first. Thank you. Oh! He's stunned, get him! I wish I had like a melee finisher or something, so when the enemies are stunned, you can just run up and like slice them. Maybe there is something like that, I just haven't found it yet. Another parasite. Sedating rot stench. Find salvage from hostiles more often. One additional kill required to increase adrenaline. Oh, that's fine with me. How many parasites can I have on me at once? There's one on one arm, one on my back. I think if you get too many, you like start malfunctioning. So I should probably keep track of that. Nice. Ether. It's the only permanent pickup in the game. As far as I've found so far, anyway. Still don't know how to get through this. That's really frustrating, actually. I see them all the time, and I have no idea what to do with them. So this is where we decide if we go to the side quest, the triangular side quest door, and hope that it's not going to kill me. Seems safe enough. That seems way too easy. And what exactly is raining down on top of me? This room seems too easy, is all I'm gonna say. Yep! I hate this game, but I love it at the same time. I'm dead. Run! Just keep running. It can't kill us all. Oh my god, stop! I wanna pick that up! I wanna be... Oh, get out of here. Where did that come from? What is shooting me? Oh, this is so... Oh, that. Hello. So now I'll know for next time to look for a giant eyeball. But the room seems way too simple. That's actually really creepy, I gotta admit. I didn't get the key, I thought I... Wait, did I? Oh, I was gonna say, I thought I picked it up while I was running for my life. Hello. Charged fabricator, a Xenotech device that is already powered up. Fabricates 1 item for free? I mean, it's gonna suck, but I think we're gonna have to waste it on the Sylphium vial. Residual sphere. Hostiles have a chance to drop resin on death. What the hell is resin? We don't even know what resin is yet. Fixes all. I don't have any malfunctions. We're gonna have to do this, as much as it sucks. To get a free item and have to waste it on health. Portable Xenotype vial containing unknown reference with capacity to slightly repair suit's integrity. Ooh, slightly repair. Holy crap, it almost fully healed me. What are you talking about? Secrets? Secrets! Is this another frickin'... Oh, I thought it was another, parasite. Repairs moderate damage to integrity, but it is infected with malignancy. I think I'm gonna pass. I think... Wait. One of my parasites say I'm less likely to get malignantized. It didn't give me a malignancy. I'm unstoppable. Thank you, Parasite. I was hesitant to be glad to pick you up, but now I am very glad I picked you up. That's awesome, and it had a moderate chance of giving me malignancy too, so this must decrease it a lot. Boop, still don't know what these do, but I love walking into them. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop, pop, 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 pop. No. I refuse. I'm not an idiot. It generates a random item, but danger, it could kill you for using it. Last time we used it, we got like a really shitty item and it took 90% of my health away. It could give you something good. Could give you instant death. Almost worth it. It's like this whole game is a lottery. It's like, does this look like something you want to pick up? And area in lockdown. This must be a boss fight. Our first boss fight. We're growing up. Hello? Hello? I'm honestly scared to do anything. I mean, let's go. We're probably not going to live through this, but we can give it a good try anyway. Oh my god. This gun is not good against these. Obviously. And one of these guys too. Yeah. Why don't you just pile it all? Why is he healing? The green orb heals them. Oh my gosh, what the heck am I supposed to do? Go, run, dodge, run and dodge, run and dodge. Find out where the center of the green orb is and destroy it, please. Run and dodge. Oh my gosh. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Oh, that felt really good. That felt really good. Felt like I accomplished something. The lockdown is also lifted, so I could just walk out now if I wanted to, but no. Not like this. Look at me zip zap around it. Zip zap, dodge all the shots, and shotgun blasted in the face. Wham, wham, bam, wham, wham. Keep going, dodge, bam. Oh, that feels so good. Actually knowing I can stand a chance against a room of bad guys finally, instead of just dying instantly. Stun them, and then blast them. Run up and blast them, run up and blast them. Get them! Yeah. What now? Man, I feel good. I feel like I'm actually able to survive longer than 10 minutes now. Which is a huge accomplishment. Yeah. I feel like we're doing things. We've survived 34 minutes in one run right now. That's beats our personal best easily by double. We might beat the whole game. We might never have to play this ever again. What in the world did I just do? Okay, apparently you can just run up these like it's nothing. This room had 2 ether in it? Holy crap. This must be like a mini boss room. There's gotta be something to do with these towers though. How did I get up this last time? I think I glitched it. I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up them like that. No, I think I glitched that one. Alright, let's continue on. How close are we to the end? Not at all. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we're not that far, but I don't think we're gonna make it. We're actually pretty close. That's surprising. My eye itches, by the way. I don't really know why.
That can't be here.
The hell? Is that like a safe house? If I get to it, do I like get to respawn here instead of having to start all over again? No way, the game would not be that kind.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here, no safe space, and the astronaut keeps following me.
Creepy. 20th century house locked. I mean, you can kick the door down, I'm sure. You look plenty capable of doing that. This game is so weird. I have no idea what's happening. Like, ever. I never, ever know what's happening. Okay. Hello? Oh, you? You guys are easy. Why'd you make so much noise? You sounded so mean, vicious. You're different? You're very different? He's stunned. Get him! Oh, I love this gun. There's another guy behind me. Where are you? There you go. What is the red? Oh, a different version of my gun. It sucks long distance, but up close it's like a one-shot kill for a lot of things. Bonus damage. Oh! I want it for the bonus damage. Now it's actually not doing nothing from long distance. It actually does a little bit of damage. Sweet. We have found our first upgrade. Okay, so there's going to be a hidden button someplace that opens this. We got to find it. There it is. That was not very hidden. Let me guess, if I pick this up, something's going to attack me. I don't have any malfunctions, so we're not even going to try it. Because I know something's going to attack me as soon as I pick it up. That's just how this game works. Nothing is for free. Hello? Apparently I have missed one. Hello? Apparently I've missed two. Like, it's such a weird mishmash of genres in this game because I don't know if it's meant to be scary or a horror game, but like it's got a really scary vibe to it. And like there are moments that are kind of creepy. Thank you. That was not what I wanted. I wanted to be healed. Instead it increased. I forgot this gun does a lot of damage up close. That didn't heal me. Instead, it gave me 1 block towards increasing my maximum health. Which I'll take, I guess, but I would have rather had the health, honestly. There, one's above me to the left, one's behind this wall. Boom. Goes the dynamite. How did you get here? You weren't here a second ago. There's one running towards me. I hear him. No! That was creepy. I could hear him in my earphones coming towards me. His footsteps were, oh, a red door. That's new. I would love health, though. I don't know how to use these. Not like that. Says there's apparently a piece of health above me someplace, but I have no idea how to get to it. It's like on a floating platform around here somewhere. Well, let's go through the red door, see what happens. Why not? You only live once. Hello? There's nothing here. Okay, well, I don't know what the red door signified, but alright. Barred from Citadel, Frike Unforgivable Taboo, stop the call digging into our minds. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with you. Oh, it's the Overseer Eyes, or whatever the hell they're called. Look, there's one up there, too. So we gotta get through here without being seen by the spotlights, or they instantly, like, just wreck our shit. Go. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now go. Go! No! You ass. Yep, okay, well, now we gotta do this. What in the world am I shooting? Just go, just go, just go. I'm gonna guess the door's locked. The door's locked. The door's locked. Not like this! Not like this! No! We made it so far! There was one left. There was one left. Oh man. We made it so far.
I have to try harder.
I do, you're right. I'm pathetic. Accelerated movement enabled. That's interesting. I wonder what that does. I mean, clearly it would mean that you have accelerated movement. Oh, I do. Look how fast I'm running now. It seems faster anyway. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm imagining it. Getting hit causes suit to emit projectiles. That's kind of cool. I'll take that. I'll do one more run tonight. We did so good on that one. Like, I don't even know what would have happened if we got past that door. Well, that was not a good start. I should probably try to get through at least the first room without getting hit. Hello? Goodbye. Oh, don't. I knew as soon as I walked off the edge. Well, this is not a very good run. Oh well, it happens. Sometimes you end with a good run, sometimes you end with a bad one. The first few rooms always seem to be the same. Hello. Maybe that's just my imagination, but it always seems very similar. Well, that's great. Come on. surrounding me? They're surrounding me. Oh my god, this is such a horrible start. Just kill him. Just kill him. Such a bad start. We're almost dead already. We're only 2 rooms in. Still don't know how to get up to those. I'm wondering if the game has any kind of system in place where, like, okay, it reads that the last run you did, you got so far, so then the second time, like the next time you spawn, it makes things harder. Like, you take more damage per hit, or if it's just like a stamina thing, where like the last run I lasted for so long now, I'm just like, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, now I'm just gonna play badly. Okay, I don't really know what that means. I have no idea what that did. I gotta start trying to focus on reloading correctly, because having like 5 seconds of downtime where my gun doesn't work just does not help me. What is that in the background? Ooh, what is that? I don't have a gun powerful enough to fight this thing? That's what I'm... Oh my gosh, that was just set up for failure. That's what I'm saying, like, it almost seems like the game seems like... It seems like the game sees how well you do one run, and then it just stacks the chips against you on the next one. It's like, oh, he lasted 35 minutes once. Oh, he thinks he's good at this game. Oh, well. Let's make sure he knows we have another thing coming for him. Yeah, see, this time it didn't have those enhancements pop up on the screen, like the fast travel. So my run's not as fast. That's weird. I wonder what determines whether you pick that up or not. This game has so much going on all at once. I'm a bad reloader. Me bad at reloading. Are they healing? Seemed like they took a long time to die. I do like this game though. I see myself playing this a lot. We'll probably play another game alongside it in between. Like, if I played this game every single time I stream, it would probably get old after a while. But we'll probably alternate between this and like another game. Probably The Last of Us. I got a key. Key me. I love the directional sound. Like, it gives so much away as far as the enemy position. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna jump on me. Now I'm going to die, is what I meant to say. That's like if you hit them and you actually aim and hit them directly, it does a lot of damage. And even if you don't aim and shoot, it still hits them. It just doesn't do as much. I'm gonna die. I have not allowed myself to be eaten by one of those, but I'm going to assume it's a one-hit kill. Where's the hidden button? Where is it? Where is it? Hidden button, hidden button. I hear it. Where is it? Ah. Homing missile, I'll take it. Yeah, see, like, all these rooms are the same order every time. What's in the room is different every time, but the rooms themselves are in the same order, it seems. Because the last couple times we played, this was a treasure room. Oh yeah. Kill him, kill him, kill him quick. Where's that coming from? Oh, that's mine. That's my shots. Okay, they're just bouncing all over the place, apparently. Oh, that's the homing missile it was talking about. For every time I shoot, it shoots a homing missile with it. I don't like these things. I've determined that. That's the decision I've made about these guys. They are the ones that ended my 35-minute run last time. There's got to be some trick to them to keep them at bay. That's what kills you, is they get close and then they do like a dash attack and eat you. This is such a cool game, though. It's a really good idea. It's like a really new idea on the roguelike genre. There aren't very many roguelike shooters. Well, I'll take that back. There's a lot of roguelike shooters, but there aren't very many roguelike third-person shooters. In fact, I can't really think of any off the top of my head. And this one almost has hints of like the Metroidvania type genre too, where like you might potentially end up having to go backwards, which is why they have those teleportation pads all over the place. So like once you get far enough to like beat the first boss, you must unlock like a new... What in the world is this room? It's almost like, it seems to me from what little I've seen so far, that once you unlock the first area boss, you unlock like a new ability that will let you get to new areas, and then you have to like backtrack to find all the new areas and get where you're supposed to go. I have no idea where to go in this room. Just drop, maybe? I don't like that. I don't like that idea. Look at all the bad guys down there. There's so many. Ow. That looked like it hurt. Can I shoot them from here? Doesn't that... Oh, I can. Nice. Then they instantly aggro on me. That makes sense, actually. I think I would probably aggro on something if it shot me, too. Oh, you can interrupt their laser by shooting them. How I've gone this far into the game without realizing that, I have no idea. Greatly increases max integrity. What? Lethargic Husk Weaver. I need to remember that because I'm picking that up every time. Come here, big boys. Yeah, aggro me, baby. Okay, get the one that's shooting. Get him? I don't think I got him. They have such a weird attack pattern, like it shoots to the side of you. So as long as you stay still, it can't hit you. Except for the ending, apparently. I take it all back. Don't stand still. There's so many of these guys in this room. This is the first time we've seen this room. That is cool that even if you miss, you still hit them. It just doesn't do as much damage. That might just be the one weapon I have right now that does that. I don't know if every weapon does that. It says there's an item next to me, but I don't know where it's at. Still haven't learned how to kill the things with the red shields on them. So we're just gonna have to run past them. Still don't know how to use that either. So much in this game. That's still such a huge mystery for me. Hello, bye. Yep. I wanted to read that, but he didn't really give me a chance to stop and read it. Yup. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep shooting. Keep moving. Keep shooting. Oh, he's still shooting at me. Oh my gosh, I thought I was far enough away. Leave me alone! Oh, I almost killed myself. I hit the wrong button. Ah, you thought you could shoot me. You're just a big dummy. Nice. And then we can get here. And a new item we've never seen before. Nice. Apex Sphere, instantly reach adrenaline max. Okay. I'll take that. Sounds good. I don't like this. Excuse me? I don't know how to kill you. How do I kill him? I'm gonna die here because I have no idea how to kill this thing. Just get out. We have never learned yet how to break through those shields. Large Silphium vial. Where did I get a parasite on me? Oh, that's the husk thing. Yeah. I don't have enough money to get any of this. I don't know how you get more money, but I'm obviously doing something wrong because I never have enough when I get to this room to do anything. Oh, I killed the good guys. My bad. Another new item. Repair and answer. Double suit repair efficiency? Double suit repair efficiency again? Octopus upstairs. Our brethren are severed. Our agony is maddening. We cannot stop the endless cycle of seizures. We've already read that. Oh, look. Shows doorways behind doorways. That's cool. Find a way to destroy Xenotech barriers is this way. We were one room away last time, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Hey, why is my adrenaline back down to 1? It was at 5 last room. Oh, how did that hit me? I was right between the 2 shots. Just trying to dip, dodge, and dive. The heck was that? Something big is in this room. Oh, he's behind me. He's right behind me. I'm an idiot. Oh, he's right behind me. I'm dead. He moved. I'm dead. This game has like no remorse for just brutally murdering you. And I love it. I think that's where we're gonna call it for tonight though. I like the game, definitely. We're gonna be playing it a lot more on stream. But for now I have other things I gotta do. So we will call it there. I don't really know how to save. So I don't know that it does save. And I don't know why sometimes you spawn inside the ship and sometimes you don't. That's weird. There's a lot about this game that is still just completely baffling me. This door's locked. I don't even know how to get in there. Is that how you save? Guess we're about to find out. Good thing if it is, because otherwise I would have shut the game off without ever saving. Well, that's disconcerting. What the hell was that? So many mysteries, so little time to find them all out. Alright, but for now, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching if you check it out later on YouTube. And we'll probably be back on Monday? Might play some this weekend. I haven't decided yet. But for now, have a good weekend. I'll see you guys later. See ya!